Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Lonnie and we're in the shed. I did stay up late last night. I've listed 22 models that I got yesterday. Well, yeah, 22 models. There's models and like this stuff, and then there's also a few like pre-built type there too. When I say pre-built, I guess I could just say die-cast die-cast cars. And then today I've still got these cars too, but I've got a bunch of like vintage action figures. They're not worth a ton, like $10 level type stuff, but I have a pretty good many. I've got some here and I've got some in this bin here. Look, this still has like a Kmart price tag on it. Looks like a pretty old price tag. These are like from the most of this stuff is like from the 90s. Like this one's from 1995. But anyways, before I can do that, I'm gonna have to pull some eBay orders, stuff that sold yesterday. So let's get to that. Okay, in a recent buy, I referred to this character as I think I called her Harley Quinn, and it triggered some people. Unsubscribed. King of Fighters. I still can't. I don't remember the name, but it's this girl right here. She sold for, would have asked a little more if the packaging would have been good, but she got $39.99 plus shipping on top. She's in perfect shape in there. The packaging is not in great shape though. Still a good sale. Not sure what this one is because I didn't have the shelf ID on it, which means it's probably, I'm not sure, it might be, it's not going to be either one of these places. It's probably going to be over here. I put some stuff on shelves over here that wasn't labeled otherwise, so I think it's probably, I see it. I kind of reach over here. It's this guy right here. WCW Monday Nitro Tag Team. Try me, press buttons. I'm pretty sure the batteries are dead on that now. Lex Luger, and Sting. So you'll have to excuse me. I never was a wrestling fan. Sold another Dr. Scholl's thing, S23. It's weird how these just sell kind of in spurts. S23, huh? Isn't that the one I shipped just the other day? No, I guess not. Must have been S22 or something. But yeah, these things are on sale for $14.99 plus shipping on top. Sold another one of those tequila Corazon hats. I think it's the last one too. This one right here. Got $7.99 plus shipping on top for that. And then I sold some of these Slurpee cups again. Molly shelf. Okay, so they're here. Supposedly. I think they're in this box actually. Alright. I don't know how many of these I have left. I think I sold 2 lots last week or the week before, but I sold lot number 3, which is 6 cups right here. Got $20.99 plus shipping on top for those. Okay, Marcosa is back and buying more. Let's see. We got this time I got this Batman versus Superman Batmobile right here. I'm gonna dig it out. It was $19.99 for that, and they got some other stuff too, so hang on. Yeah, this is pretty cool, huh? Very intricate design on this Batmobile. Is that a tumbler? I think it is. And Marcosa also got from the eBay shelf right here, they got a Robin and a Superman. Okay, here's the Superman, and then they got one more thing too, and here's a Robin. Just gonna look real quick just to make sure there's nothing similar, because I did have some that were pretty, they look pretty close, but no, it looks like these are the ones. So they got these two from Arcosa and then one more after I go set these down. Okay, the last thing they got was from, is the Sarah shelf? My memory is horrible. They got the Dark, yeah, it must be. They got this Dark Knight Batman. Looking to make sure I don't have anything else like that. Nope, okay. They also got this Dark Knight Batman for, is this in $12.99, I think? Yeah, I think it was. So anyways, this stuff right here is all for Marcosa. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the stuff. I really appreciate your business. Sold a Stamp It Up stamp called You're Lovely. Got these back when we could still go to garage sales. It's kind of make me sad now, because they've done well. That's the kind of stuff, oh well. No telling how many of those kind of buys we've missed out on now, right? Since not going to garage sales. Very sad. But yeah, $4.99 plus shipping on top for that. Okay, then I sold a rifle cleaning kit for, I think it was $12.99 plus shipping on top. This is for a 22, 223 or 5.56 bore rifle. So those are doing okay. I think I paid like $1 a piece for those a long time ago when I bought a bunch of accessories and whatnot from a gun store that was closing down. I bought like a van load of stuff there. No guns, I didn't buy any guns, but I bought all kind of other stuff. Okay, I have a bunch of, I think it's in here. Well, I know it's supposed to be in here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Bunch of ladies auxiliary pins or something. Cub Scouts, or no, Little League, I think, actually. This is it right here. Ladies auxiliary. I got a bunch of pins, I think from my guy, I'm pretty sure. And I just separated them out into several lots. I think I've got like 3 lots or something. And this is one of them. Probably on sale. I got 13, yeah, definitely on sale. $13.79 plus shipping on top for those pens. Sold a DVD box set for the show Elementary Season 2. Keep on moving these things around. It's sealed. It's right here. Sold through so many of these box sets now. They're pretty nice. Yeah, I got $8.99 plus shipping on top for this. Sold a puzzle. We all know puzzles are kind of popular right now, huh? Sold this Wild Blue Yonder puzzle. Got a bunch. This is actually pretty cool looking. It's got a bunch of old aircraft on it. Looks like all military aircraft. Got, how much I get for this? $14.99 plus shipping on top for this. All right, moving on to my garage flip store. I sold a Catmobile here somewhere. If you can see any of those. I think it might, could it be that one? Whoops. Yep, this one right here. This Catmobile I got $14.99 plus shipping on top. It's one of those Eagle Moss Automobilia things. Comic book CW 156. Like a Beyond Wonderland or something like that. Yeah. No, Escape from Wonderland. Got, how much I get for this thing? $15.99 plus shipping on top. And then finally, last item, it's a laser disc for Jason. Said he's getting this to test a Laserdisc player. It's a movie called, he ordered Picciorino. I don't remember ever even seeing that, but apparently I listed it at some point. Oh, it's right here on the end, actually. Okay. Reno for $6.99 plus shipping on top. So thank you very much, Jason. I do appreciate the business, and I hope that your Laserdisc player works. Good luck with that. I've never actually sold a Laserdisc player, but yeah, this is all the stuff that sold. Pretty happy, can't complain. Now some of this stuff did sell. A lot of it actually sold early this morning. Good evening, everyone. It's late, pretty late. And yeah, I've had a good day today. I got a lot of listings done. I got my exercise in, got the orders out, of course, and even filmed a fun little game show with John Cincinnati Picker today. Did a live stream for that, so that was a lot of fun. And now it's time to pull up some questions and hopefully give some decent answers to those questions. So let's go. Okay, we've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions today, or comments or whatever. Let's start with Crazy first. Hey Lonnie, on the subject of Frankenstein boxes, when using USPS boxes, I recently dropped off a package, a Frankenbox, and got a dirty look. He claims I'm wasting the USPS money by altering their boxes, and he recommended to USPS to charge extra for doing that to the boxes. They were priority, not priority flat rate. Have you been confronted on that? So I do quite a few Frankenboxes. Probably not as many as I used to, but I still do a pretty good many. And I've only been confronted once, and it wasn't even a big deal. They said, the clerk, I went to a different post office than I normally go to, and the clerk said, I'll take this. I think it was two of the garment type boxes that I put together for a tennis racket maybe, or something like that. And she said, I'll take this, but it's probably going to get sent back somewhere down the line. You're not supposed to do that. I'm like, oh, I thought I could do that. And that was pretty much the end of that. And I handed it to her. I never got the package back or anything. The post office I normally go to, though, they don't really say anything. They've been, they used to not be very nice there. And honestly, in the past year, the people in the post office itself have been very nice and very helpful. They actually almost seem to appreciate my business. The other day, I think I brought I think I had spent it might have been close to $1,500 of postage. And very pleasant, helpful, and and it's especially when you consider the conditions they're working under right now. Yeah, but no, I haven't been confronted like that. And I mean, I guess it just depends, luck of the draw, which post office you go to. I've heard of some places not just flat out not taking the packages like that. I don't think the guy has a valid point. Your postal worker has a valid point, because I mean, these boxes are made for us to use for priority mail shipping. And yeah, it might look kind of funky or something, but they have, working in their favor, they have the dimensional weight thing. If it goes over 1 cubic foot, then you start paying dimensional weights and stuff. So that keeps the Frankenbox from getting too out of hand, because it can't be too big before they really start getting paid anyway. So I don't know, that's odd. That's odd for them to confront you like that. At my post office, they never ask me anything. I just put the stuff down and I walk out, and I'm doing media mail packages all the time. Now, I remember years ago when I would drop off media mail packages. This is before they would just let you set the stuff down and bolt. They wanted to see every package coming, they were weighing it and scanning it on, right then, and giving a receipt and all that stuff. And they would ask sometimes, what's in here? If it's a media mail package. And then I'd have to say books or whatever it was. But I don't get hassled at all, hardly ever, at the post office. That stinks that that guy's doing that. He claims I'm wasting USPS money. Wow. They are wasting money in plenty of other places. Okay, here's one from Lemon Lane. And it's funny, a couple of these questions are talking about rules and rules that I have broken. And I have broken some rules. My question is about watermarks. I know eBay has a policy against using photos with watermarks. The policy is vague when it comes to using a watermark to protect original images. I noticed that you had a few original photos that were watermarked. Any pushback from eBay on that? I have a pile of vintage slides I'll be listing soon and wanted your thoughts on protecting original images. So I do have some photos that have or slides that have watermarks on them, and I pulled up the picture policy on ebay.com. The following are not allowed. Watermarks of any type, including those used for ownership attributions. So, nope, can't do it. And yeah, I've broken that rule. And I think it's kind of dumb to have that rule for people to protect copyright on photos. Because otherwise people can just like copy the photo off of eBay, like if it's a one-of-a-kind kind of photo. But whatever, that's the rule. And I don't know, maybe, I don't know how you get around that. Like watermark, maybe you could actually put something on the photo or something. Like if it's not a watermark, you put in with software. Like a lot of times somebody will take like a picture of an object, say a game or something, and in that photo they'll have like a placard with their store name. But I don't know how you would do that like with a slide scan. But maybe something like that as opposed to a watermark. But yeah, I mean, especially if it's one-of-a-kind photos, I can understand why you want to protect it. But no, I broke the rule. Prime Conqueror asked, where can we get inventory now that non-essential services like flea markets, yard sales, and thrift stores aren't open? So I thought about this before, and I think I had a question similar to that last week. And if I needed inventory right now, I think there are two main places I would look for inventory. Number one would be Facebook Marketplace. And, you know, of course, following all the practices you can to ensure safety. There's not really a need to get within 6 feet of a person in that kind of situation. You can kind of work around that, you know, and clean stuff and use gloves and all that good stuff. But yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace would be a good spot. And if it was me and I was like, everything was listed and I needed stuff, I would really start looking at storage units. I would go to like storage, I can't remember the name of the website, storagetreasures.net or something like, I can't remember what the name of the website is, and start looking at storage units to bid on. The bidding happens online. I guess you'd have to interact with a clerk or something. They may even have some way you could pay online. I don't know. I've never even bought a storage unit, but I would try one if I needed stuff right now. Because once you get the storage unit, then like there's not a whole lot of interpersonal contact there. Maybe whenever you pay for it and get the key or whatever the heck you got to do to actually get into the storage unit. But after that, it's just you and a bunch of stuff. And I think that might be a good route to go. That's the route I would choose anyway. That's the two ways I would do it. Question from Al Bowman. He says, some sellers won't ship to APO. It says PPO. Is that supposed to be FPO? Mailing addresses. Do you ship to APO, PPO? Maybe it is PPO addresses. If you don't, could you elaborate why? I intend to, because items are very limited in theater. Yeah, I ship to APO. It used to be FPO, I think. I ship to those. It does. You know what's funny though is that I get very few orders from APO, FPO addresses. I bet maybe 4 times a year, tops. It seems like, and it's usually going to be something like a game or a book or something like that. Nothing nothing real big or anything. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's just like shipping. For me, it's pretty much like shipping to the West Coast. So I don't see why somebody would not want to ship to APO, FPO. The only thing that maybe I wouldn't want to ship APO, FPO, or I just wouldn't offer shipping there, would be something like maybe something like I don't even know if UPS and FedEx ship there. I don't know, because I know it's a special arrangement we get, just like we do when we could ship to like territories and stuff. We get like a special deal, or the USPS makes special arrangements to make it affordable for us to ship to APO, FPO. And I don't think UPS and FedEx work like that, but I'm not positive about that. But so something like a VCR or a stereo receiver or something big and heavy, or even like a really big figurine or something, a lot of times I will only offer FedEx ground for that kind of stuff. And I guess they wouldn't have opportunity to buy those kind of big things for me, because I don't even offer USPS services at all. So that would be the only thing. But I mean, you know, I don't have any other reason to not ship to those guys. I don't see why anybody would, honestly. Question from Brian. I have a buyer who messaged me asking to ship to a different address. Is there a way to edit the address and still print the label through eBay? So on the eBay print your label screen, you actually, like, here's an order I have going out. You can actually see where the ship to is. There's an edit just under that. And you can edit that address to whatever you like. Now, that's how you do it. You can print it through eBay. Now, the bigger question is, I think, should you do it? And I've actually done it quite a few times. I'll have somebody say, hey, I forgot to update my address. It's for like a $20 whatever, $20 book or something. Hey, I forgot to update my address. Can you please send it here instead? If everything, like if I don't get any like weird vibes from it or anything, typically I'll just go ahead, edit the address there and ship it. Especially if it's not going, like, if it changes the shipping rate or something, then obviously I wouldn't do that. But the thing you can run into is if they say they didn't receive it and you're showing delivered, and then you shipped it to an address other than their PayPal verified address, then you could have problems. Even if eBay, you have evidence for eBay that, hey, they requested I send it here, and I did, and eBay says, okay, that's fine. The problem you could run into then is that they could, you know, do a dispute on PayPal, and then they could say, you know, hey, didn't receive item, and PayPal could end up like just ripping the funds from you, and you'd be out the item and the money. Now, that is worst case scenario, and honestly, thousands of packages a year, I've never had that happen. Now, I wouldn't put myself in that situation with something that was expensive, or if I got a bad feeling about it, or it didn't look right, or didn't sound right, or whatever. I would, and also if somebody, like if you asked me, should I do this? I would say, no, you should cancel the sale, and then tell them to edit their info, and then tell them to repurchase. And, you know, but what have I actually done? I've actually gone in plenty of times. I bet I've probably done it 100 times and edited the address and then just shipped it, and haven't had the first problem. But you are open for some liability if you do choose to do that. One more question, and it's an ethical type thing, or another rule type thing. David V, 2002, is putting a small priority box in a PFRE okay? Well, they're talking about probably a box similar to this, which is a priority. It's not a flat rate, I don't think, huh? It's just a box. So it ships by weight or whatever. And is it okay to put this into here? Well, I just did it, and I think that's okay to do it. Just like I did. I don't think I'm in trouble. I think the problem might come, you know, like, should you ship it like that? Is that within the rules? And answer, no, I don't think it is. I don't think it is within the rules. This, you know, basically what you've done at this point, you've turned this box into, instead of a shipping container, now it's padding, it's protection, it's packing material instead of being used as a shipping container. So is that okay? Probably not. I did see that Josh, a lot of Josh channel, I think like his last video, unless he has another one that's come out, he showed that. Like he ships Wii's like that. And I've shipped probably 100 Wii's like that too. And no, you should probably not do that. I have done it. I don't think it's a big deal, but is it okay? Probably not. That's one of those things where I'm probably breaking a rule. So I don't do it too often. Like I don't, I can list all the rules I don't break, but yeah, I've probably broken that rule, and I'm pretty sure it's a rule. But I mean, if you just read, you know, like here you can say, okay, let me look at this box. Priority mail postage required. Okay, well, I'm putting priority mail postage here, and I'm sending this with priority mail postage. So good, I fulfill that requirement. But there's more to it. There's more to it. So no, I don't think it's right. But I have done it. Just like, you know, speed limit's 65. And I've gone 70, 75, 80. You know, it's not right, but I've done it. So yeah, some pretty interesting questions today. Yeah, don't do as I do. Well, it's always interesting covering questions like that, because you open yourself up to a lot of scrutiny, criticism, etc., which is fair. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope y'all are doing okay, guys and gals. Hope y'all are doing okay, and I will see y'all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.